Hi, everybody. It is Becky, and I see I'm not visible. Sorry, here. There we go. Here I am. Hi. Welcome to Nutrition 256, Weight Control and Energy Balance. I'm looking forward to our semester together. This is one of my favorite classes. Nutrition 20 and this class are my favorite classes to teach, but I think this one gets the cake because of kind of the emphasis that I have that I'm going to share with you. But I want to give you an overview to the Canvas shell and highlight a few things out of the syllabus and get you all set to have a great semester. On the home page, we're on the home page. I'm gonna do it student view so you can see what you see. You're gonna have a navigational panel here on the left with the home, grades, people. I think I'm gonna remove people. Sorry, syllabus, modules, assignments. So you're going to access these, but you're also going to access some of these. This is your dashboard, and then the courses, all your courses will appear here. And then a calendar, if you click on the calendar, it's going to show you due dates. Let's go to the next month. Has due dates here to look on a calendar wise. You have inbox. So that's directly to me, to you privately. So let's go back to the course. All right. Modules is, a few of the items are in two places. Modules are here, it's here. Syllabus is here and here. They're a little bit different. Assignments are listed here. So let's look at syllabus in this location. You're going to have everything listed with the date, the due date, the item, and the time that it's due. Everything's going to be due at 11:59. And you just can click right there and go directly to the assignment if you want to, right there. Got 3 mandatory assignments for you to do in the first week to be able to remain in the class. Modules, here, you have the ability to collapse all the modules so you can see all 16 weeks. I might have the whole semester open or not. I'm kind of conflicted about that, how I do that. Or at least I'll have a month at a time open would be my other option. But you can expand it and you can see everything here. But let's just go back to the home page. So you can access modules from here and from here. So click on this. And here you'll see office hours, student office hours are here. So when you click on this, it tells you that it's Monday and Tuesday from 3 to 5:30, and this is the link that you can use to access it. Modules, back to modules. And here are some tips for success. So I encourage you to read this over. And then down here, you'll see the format. Collapse all. There we go. If you see the format here, it shows you lecture materials, assignments, lecture materials, assignments. So the first week, when you look at lecture materials, the way I have it filled out or laid out is you're going to always see it this way. Fill in the notes, preview. So it's a Word document that I kind of filled out for you to add information to. Okay. PowerPoint, there's no PowerPoint for this book. And then there's supplemental materials. So any supplemental materials, I'll be providing you right there. Meaning I think you might find it interesting. You don't have to look at it, but they're there for you if you want. And then what I've done with, by the way, IE is for the book Intuitive Eating. Intuitive Eating. It's the title of the book. And I actually recorded the chapters.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm going to be reading to you from Intuitive Eating, Chapter 1. The class.
And you can see one recording, 32 minutes. So I did them all in one take. You know, some people like that, some people don't. It's a hard thing to judge. for me to figure this out what everybody likes. So, but that's how I've done it this time. Okay, so you got fill in the notes, intuitive eating. There's no PowerPoint and maybe some supplemental materials. So let's go back to modules. And then again, 3 mandatory, introduce yourself, Quest Online Learning. If you've done Quest Online Learning within the last year, you can upload that and just make sure it has a date on it, okay? And then a syllabus quiz, and then there's an experiential activity and a worksheet. So with the experiential activity, you're gonna see this statement every time. Every time. So I'm going to just go over it with you right now. It's in purple. So experiential, meaning that it's not logical. I'm asking you to go inward and explore where you are with the topic. So experiential activities are personal in nature. So you have the option to turn in the actual assignment or to write in general terms about your experience and or insights, whatever you're comfortable writing. You don't have to reveal anything that you're not comfortable with. Ultimately, the goal of these activities is to support your personal growth while honoring your privacy. If you choose not to complete any of the activities, just list pass for that activity. For example, activity 1, I'm going to pass on, and then you're going to submit this for that part of the assignment. Please let me know if you have any questions about this process or if you have a different idea of how you would like to participate in these assignments. So you'll notice here, step 1, read the statement above. Statement is here in purple. Complete the activities listed below, activity here. Upload and then verify the upload that is successful. Here, so we have activity 1 is heart rate. Activity 2 is beauty, and activity 3 is journaling. All right. And if you're comfortable doing all 3, you do all 3 and you turn them in, or you do them on your own and then you write a couple paragraphs for each one, how that was for you, or you say a pass because it's too personal. I don't want to share it with you. So that's fine. And I welcome you to have a conversation about me if you're confused about this, if you're concerned about this, if you're excited about this, however you want to be. Again, ultimately, the goal is to support your personal growth while honoring your privacy. All right. So back to modules. Let's look at week 2 because we have the other textbook. These textbooks are optional to get. If you're in the field, going into the field of nutrition, you might like having this one. This is a very nice textbook. It's upper division, really, at some colleges. But it's not mandatory for you to get because I've provided some information for you. So here we have fill in the notes. So I've taken the chapter and I've made an outline of areas. And some of it's redundant. So here's kind of a basic outline. And then I have maybe some questions. And again, you do not need, this document is not necessary to turn in. It's just for your own learning and growth. This is a 2-unit non-transferable class. People from all sorts of directions come into this class. Majority of people that I've experienced over the years, they want personal growth. They want to change some things about themselves. So I've kind of tailored it to that. Some people are interested in this to go into the field. They want to learn as much as possible. So there's the resource for you to do that too, but you're not necessarily going to get a grade for that. So it's going to be more, I'm going to encourage you to do it, but it's not necessary. I hope that's making sense. Then there's a PowerPoint that goes along with the fill in the notes. So here's the PowerPoint. I should have left the fill in the notes open so you can see this. Why is this being so big? I don't know why it's hogging up the whole page. That's why I stopped it. Maybe if I leave student view, maybe it will look different there. Preview. Yeah, I have no idea why it's doing this. But anyways, this outline basically is matching this PowerPoint, okay? So it helps you, take notes, follow along. Somebody said, why don't you just provide the notes? And I had to smile and say, but that's where the learning is. There's got to be, we can listen, so we can write, but thinking that that's where part of the learning is, that you take your own notes. So, okay. Back to modules. Let's see. Where was I with this? We're looking at this. Okay, so there's fill in the notes, there's a PowerPoint, there's a bunch of supplemental materials. So I'm going to just put some materials in here that I think you might enjoy. Let me go back to student view. You don't have those, yeah, easier to see. And then you'll see down here, chapter 1 recorded lectures, 3 recordings, and it's about 32 minutes to go through these. So these are shorter. This is 12 minutes. Here's the PowerPoint. I'm going over the PowerPoint.
Okay, so we're gonna do chapter 1.
There I am, okay? And then chapter 2, 3, and they're all gonna be numbered like this and color coded like this. So every week you're gonna see this. Modules. So, so week 3. So week 1, this week we're going over intuitive eating, chapter 1. The second week we'll go chapter 2 of intuitive eating, chapter 1 of the nutrition, exercise, and behavior, which is NEB. Here we have intuitive eating, chapter 3, nutrition, exercise, and behavior, chapter 2. And then this week there's none. This has 11 chapters. So every 3 weeks we don't have this. This is a heavier book. So then there's kind of a break and you can catch up and read more. That was kind of my thought process on that. Okay. So feedback that I got was that from prior semesters is that the students really enjoyed sharing with each other and they wanted to share more. So we have this reflection discussion where you're going to just share whatever you're going to want to share regarding weeks 1, 2, and 3. All right. And I have to tell you, for all discussions, I've tried different things. Canvas only lets us have one due date. So the due date is Sunday, but there's 2 posts that have to be completed for discussion, your initial post and your final post. So your initial post has to be done by 12 or 11:59 a.m. on Sunday, and your final post has to be done at 11:59 p.m. on Sunday. And this is highlighted in red. And I used to make it 2 different days, and that was super confusing. I'm hoping this will be easier. It's still on Sunday, but you got to, and why? Why you might ask you, because why might this be that you might be asking yourself? It's because some students turn in their initial post at 11:59, or I'm sorry, 11 o'clock at night, and they have 1 hour to do their final post. Most people aren't up. You're not having a discussion. You're just having your own personal experience. Discussions are about going back and forth, and learning from each other and getting insights and getting ahas. And so we want to have that done a number of hours before the final post. Okay. So I've highlighted it here. I highlighted AM, PM. So hopefully this will stand out and you'll remember. Okay. Modules. So that's about it. You'll see that for the whole semester. Let's go back to home. Textbook. You can go here. So again, optional textbooks, but this is what they look like to make sure you're getting them. This is an awesome textbook. I'm reading it to you, but it's an awesome textbook. It even has a workbook written in 2020. And the cool thing about it was I got it in 1995 and I taught this class in the 90s and I used this book in the 90s. And what's so cool is that in about 2005, other colleges started to do research that was based on this book. Research, like full-on research. So what's cool about this book is they're citing all the research that's been done over the last 15 years or so and showing the efficacy of this type of approach to weight control, weight management, if you will, or just wellness overall. So very, very cool. Back home, syllabus. So the syllabus is here. The syllabus is here. You can click on both of those to access it. This is showing you the due date and the assignment. And remember, for all reflection discussions, you're only getting one due date, but we all know initial post 11:59 a.m., final post 11:59 p.m. And then, yeah, there it is over here. I also have, I'm going to go back to home. I'm going to highlight this one right now because I don't know how to populate this in your calendar yet. You have a calendar over here and also the syllabus. So you have showing you due dates for assignments and things like this. For my other class, I'm able to put the Zoom session in here, the student office hours, but I don't know how to do that and use the same link. So what I'd like to do, I don't know how to do that yet. So what I'd like to do is get back to where I was. Down here at the bottom of the page, it tells you the asynchronistic class, there's no official time. However, there are optional weekly student office hours via Zoom. And they're going to be Monday and Tuesday from 3 to 5:30. You can access it right here with this link. And here's an email to email me. And this is for questions. If you need privacy in your question, and other people are there, no concern. We'll just go off to a breakout room. You can study other classes there. Treat it like kind of an office hour. I won't bug you if you're there and don't want to talk to me. So really highly recommend that you come by if you can and have me help you in any way you can, or I can. Oh, also here you have a to-do list over here. So this is another thing that you can see coming up. The other thing I want to just show you really quick while we're on this homepage, I know I'm jumping around a little bit. Once I send out the first announcement, like in a day, announcements is going to show up on your panel over here. And it might have like a little number 1 or 2, and it means that there's announcements in there. So every week I'm going to send out an announcement. Hey, welcome to week 2. Here are the assignments. Let me know if you have any questions. Remember office hours, that type of thing. And if you reply back to me through that, everybody sees the reply. I'm okay with that if you're okay with that. But if you want to talk to me privately, email me through the inbox and right here. Okay. All right. Syllabus. We were looking at that. Sorry. Home. Go back to home. Resource link. We're going to go back to the syllabus in just a second. But here are resources on campus. Wonderful resources we have. I encourage you to utilize those resources. If you have computer questions, come here. You each get Office 365 for free as a Long Beach City College student. If you don't have it, reach out to these people. They'll put it on your computer for free. It's a couple $100 program. So the reason why I'm also bringing this up, because there's one assignment, there might be more. I'm asking you, do not modify any of the forms that I give you. I want you to fill out the forms I give you. And the reason is when you modify them, particularly in Google Doc, everything changes. I lose the numbering, I lose the points, like points are on the document, and the colors go away. And all of that stuff is to help me and to help you. And when it's modified, it messes it up. So I don't mean to be, hard about this, but if you modify a document, you're going to get 0 for the assignment. And people have told me they've modified the document because they can't open the document, and they can't open the document because they don't have Word. But I'm telling you, you get Word for free, and Excel and PowerPoint all for free. Office 365, just come to the computer people and they will dial you in. Okay. Instructor, a little bit about me if you want to know about me. So that's that. Let's go back to the syllabus. I have it opened over here for ease, but when you click on it, it's going to show up like this. Okay. All right, make that. All righty. So a little bit about the course description and access. This is the help desk. some learning objectives, course objectives, and a little bit contacting me, email, and then here's about the office hours. Okay. Attendance is going to be shown by particularly the discussions and turning in homework assignments on time. Okay. Let's see. And you can be dropped if you're not participating. So I'm going to be reaching out to you if that's the case. I'm going to call you. I'm going to email you. So I'm not going to just drop you, but that's messaging, though. That's important to know, that you can't just sign up for a class and then not do the work. I mean, that's true for any class, whether it's online or not. Online communication commitment, I'm going to be getting back to you. If you email me on Monday through Thursday, I'm going to get back within 24 to 48 hours. If it's going to be Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, I'm going to get back to you on the following Monday. When emailing me, put your full name and the topic you're emailing about on the subject line. That would be great. Announcements regarding the course are going to be sent out weekly. So look for those over here on the left column. I had a student who was just in summer school with me who said she never saw any of the announcements. It's like, what? So it made me think, oh my gosh, I need to point this out. Grading, if under your grade you see a 0.2, do not code 3 it and email me and say what's wrong. Nothing's wrong. I need more information from you before I can grade it. So the 0.2 is me trying to reach out to you in a timely manner to get you to help me, help you. And the reason why I don't just email is I've done that and people don't get back. But when grades are posted and you see a 0.2, you go, what's going on? So typically go to the assignment and look inside the assignment, because I have a question there for you. That's all that is. And once you turn in your assignment, I'll get rid of the 0.2. I'm going to give you feedback in your assignments. There's 2 areas. Well, here, if you have a question for me first, put it in the assignment comment box. I will get that and I will answer it for you. Rather than an email outside of your assignment, it's better if you have a question about an assignment, email or put it in the assignment comment box, put your question there, and then we have a dialogue going right there, and it's easy to reference whatever we're talking about because we're right inside the assignment. Looking for feedback, look for feedback within the assignment itself on the Word document. I'm going to highlight something and I'm going to say excellent outlook or whatever I'm going to say. And then I'm going to also put comments over here a lot sometimes. Important dates. That's wrong. First, I just saw a typo here. Okay, we've got to fix that. First day of the course is on the 30th, and it's for you to drop without a W or and getting a refund if for some reason you can't stay in the course. It's going to be that basically that second Sunday 9/12. All right. There is this excuse W, if you don't know about it, it's pretty cool. It goes back to all the way back to 2018. If you have reasons that you have performed poorly in a course and, the medical reasons or some reasons outside, your ability to manage circumstances, you can fill out this appeal for excuse W. And if they approve it, it takes it off your transcript. So that's a direct link to that if you're interested. Textbook, they're all listed here and they're optional. There's the Intuitive Eating Workbook and then the Secrets to Ultimate Weight Loss by Chef AJ. It's pretty good. Note, there are free textbooks on campus. Because they're optional, it doesn't apply for this class, but I thought I would just share this with you because it's pretty exciting. I'm going to click on this and it's going to take us to where I want to show you this information in case you don't know about it. So we're in the scheduled classes and here we're fall and you look at all classes, but you scoot over here and you go to ZTC, click on that. Now the number of classes decreases. We're just going to go to nutrition because I'm going to show you in the nutrition class I teach. I use a free textbook, Nutrition 20. And in here, you'll see this icon. with the book open with the $ crossed out. So if you click on it, it tells you it's a 0 textbook cost, and it's OER, Open Educational Resource. So I've sourced this book from the University of Hawaii. And so these teachers have a textbook cost of about maybe $80 or so. And then, pardon me, there's up here, some teachers have history 10, low cost. So that's what that is. Free, low, who knows? Because even if we looked at our course, this course, I don't have anything, because we don't have anything for optional. So anyways, I just noticed, so if you go into nutrition, only one course comes up, because it's the one course I teach that has this book. All the rest of our courses have, like I said, like even 256, this course, we don't have an option for optional. Versus history, you'll look at like all these different sections, teachers are offering free textbook, like low. Okay, that's low, not free, but like, wow, that's great. So hopefully that's helpful. Let's get back to where I was. All right. I was on the syllabus. That's where I was. All righty. Stuff happens past. So sometimes something happens in our lives and we can't get something in on time. So instead of having to explain all the details, you're allowed to turn in one assignment late without any, I don't need any reason. And so it's the stuff happens past, and it's applied to one assignment, and it provides a 1 week extension from the due date. For example, if it's due on Sunday the 1st, it's going to be due on the following Sunday on the 8th. But here are the steps to activate the stuff happens past. You email me stating you would like to use the stuff happens past before the assignment deadline, not after. And you're going to have 1 week from the original due date. And the grade book's going to reflect 0.1. So if the assignment's 20 points and you got all 20 points, I'm going to put 20.1. And that means you've used your pass. Okay. So you got 0.1 is for the pass. 0.2 is, hey, we have to talk. So here we have the class schedule. Note IE and NEB is referring to the two books, Intuitive Eating and Nutrition, Exercise, and Behavior. So you'll see the flow here where we have the intuitive eating, and I'm reading it to you. And here you're looking at PowerPoints and whatnot, unless you have it. If you have it, I'm going to encourage you to read it. So yeah, I'm just looking at that. Okay, so then here we have the different assignments and then the due dates. Okay. And then we have here is a summary, kind of where the percentages. So we have an emphasis on experiential activities and emphasis on reflections, discussions, and just plain old discussions. So you can tell that this is more of an experiential class than facts and whatnot. And here you can take a count of your points. Other information, office hours, safe online learning environment. I'm going to encourage you to read the rest of the syllabus on your own. Netiquette, online etiquette, plagiarism, resources, if you need a computer. So please peruse that. We already looked at resources, computer instructor. Okay. What else do I have? Maybe that's it. I think that's it, you guys. So I'm really looking forward to this class together. I really want to emphasize again, though, the assignment that's experiential. You're going to see that statement here. Again, whatever's going to be best for your own personal growth, that's what I want to support. Okay. All righty. Take care. Thank you so much.